Hello everyone, this is Mr. H and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we will be learning about direct or inverse proportion. Basically, identifying if the given equation is direct or inverse. Let's recall some information about direct and inverse proportion. For direct proportion, we learned that the standard equation for direct proportion is y equals to kx. And for inverse proportion, the equation is y equals to k divided by x, where k is the constant of proportionality. In addition, for direct proportion, we also learned that when the x values go up or increase, y values also increase. And x values decrease, y values also decrease. However, for inverse proportion, so if one variable increases, the other variable decreases. So if x increases, y will decrease. And if x values decreases, definitely the y value will increase. So let's take a look at examples. Example number 1. Is the equation 3xy plus 15 equals 0 direct or inverse? So first thing that we need to do is to rearrange the given equation and solve for y. So we need to solve for y. Earlier, I showed you the general formula for direct and inverse proportion. So in general, what we need to do is we need to rearrange the given equation and always solve for y. So the given equation is 3xy plus 15 equals 0. So to solve for y, we leave the term with the y variable on one side, so we're going to leave it on the left. And the constant term moves to the right-hand side. So from positive 15 will become negative 15. Then from this, we can solve for y by dividing both sides by 3x. So applying the division property of equality. And then simplify. So we have 3x and 3x here. So 3x divided by 3x, just cancel it out, or just 1. So it will be y, or 1y, equals negative 15 over 3x. However, we need to simplify the right-hand side of the equation. So you can see the constant, right? Or the coefficient. So we have negative 15 divided by 3, and we know that we can simplify it. So the simplified form will be negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. So that will be negative 5 over x. And this is the equation that we got. Now, if we take a look at the given or the general formulas for direct proportion and inverse, so this equation actually follows the format for the inverse proportion. So if you remember, we have y equals to k divided by x. So this equation follows this, right? So the answer for number 1 is the given equation is an inverse proportion. And from this equation, we can see that the value of k, or the constant of proportionality, is negative 5. Let's take a look at the Second example. Example number 2. Is the equation 5 times 2y minus x equals 3x direct or inverse? So again, what we need to do is solve for y. But for the given equation, we have 5 times 2y minus x equals 3x. So if you take a look at the left-hand side of the equation, we need to simplify that first. So by applying the distributive property of equality. So here we have 5 times 2y is 10y. 5 times negative x is negative 5x equals 3x. And then from here, since we're solving for y, so we just separate the terms with y variable and x variable. So we can just leave the term with y variable on the left, and the rest will be to the right-hand side of the equation. So 3x is already on the right-hand side, so we don't do anything. Just simply copy it. However, the negative 5x needs to jump over to the equal sign and to the right-hand side of the equation. So from negative 5x, it will become positive 5x. And continue simplifying. So we have 10y equals 3x plus 5x is 8x. And since we're solving for y, what we need to do is to apply the division property of equality by dividing both sides by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. We simply cancel that out. So we're left with 1y or y equals to 8x over 10. But for the final answer here, we can see that 8 over 10 can be simplified. And the final equation would be y equals 4 over 5 x. And that is our equation, because our goal is to solve for y. Now, we go back to the general form or standard form of the equation for direct proportion and inverse proportion. So if you can recall, this equation right here actually follows the direct proportion equation, which is y equals to kx. So you have y equals kx. Therefore, the given equation is direct proportion. And for the value of k, from this equation, the value of k is 4 over 5. K is 4 over 5. Now, for your challenge, please grab your pen and paper and answer this question. Tell whether y over 10 equals 3 over x is direct or inverse, and identify the value of k or the constant of proportionality. Please remember to leave a comment below by typing in your answer to this question, and please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. Thank you very much for watching.